The snow was falling softly, the kind that made the whole city look forgiven. People rushed past with shopping bags and laughter, but on a cold bench near the bus terminal, a woman sat completely still. Her hands trembled in her lap, her breath fogging the air. Tears slid down her cheeks in silence. No sobs, no sound, just pain. If you've ever felt invisible in a crowd, stay with this story until the end, and if it touches your heart even once, remember to like the video and subscribe, because stories like this deserve to be shared. Her name was Eliza, though no one there knew it. She was deaf, born into a world that spoke too fast and listened too little. Christmas Eve had always been the hardest night of the year for her, but this one felt unbearable. The small apartment she rented was empty, the heater broken, the fridge almost bare. Earlier that day, her employer had handed her a folded note instead of a conversation. "We don't need you anymore. Happy holidays." No explanation, no eye contact, just a polite smile and a closed door. Eliza had nodded, signed, "Thank you," out of habit, and walked away before anyone could see her break. She had nowhere to go, so she wandered. Lights blinked in shop windows. Families hugged. Children pulled their parents toward toy stores, faces glowing. Eliza watched them like scenes behind glass. She pressed her hands together, signing words to herself, the only way she knew how to release the ache. "It's okay. You're used to this. Just one more night." But the lie wouldn't hold. By the time she reached the bus terminal, the weight inside her chest collapsed. She sat down, bowed her head, and cried alone on Christmas Eve. Across the terminal, Daniel was juggling far more than groceries. He was a single dad in his early 30s, exhaustion etched into his face, one hand gripping shopping bags, the other holding his daughter Lily's mittened hand. Lily was 7, bright-eyed, and observant in the way only children are. Daniel had promised her a simple Christmas, hot cocoa, a small tree, and one wrapped gift each. Life hadn't been generous since Lily's mother passed away 2 years earlier, but Daniel had learned how to stretch hope where money fell short. As they passed the bench, Lily slowed. She tugged on her father's sleeve and looked up at him. "Daddy, she's crying." Daniel glanced toward Eliza, then away, the instinct of a man already running on empty. "Some people are sad, sweetheart. We can't fix everything." Lily frowned, her gaze fixed on Eliza's shaking shoulders. "But she's crying loud on the inside," she said softly. Daniel stopped walking. Something about that sentence cracked him open. He turned back. Eliza hadn't noticed them. Her eyes were closed, her lips pressed together as if holding in a scream the world would never hear. Daniel took a step closer. "Ma'am," he said gently. No response. He waved a hand slightly in her line of sight. Eliza looked up, startled, wiping her face quickly, embarrassment flooding her expression. Daniel opened his mouth again, then stopped when he saw her confusion. She pointed to her ear and shook her head. Lily slipped her mitten off and did something Daniel didn't expect. She raised her hands and signed, slowly and imperfectly, "Are you okay?" Eliza froze. Her breath caught. Someone had spoken her language. Not fluently, not smoothly, but sincerely. Tears welled up again as she signed back, "I am just sad." Lily nodded as if sadness was the most understandable thing in the world. Daniel stared at the exchange, stunned. "You know sign language?" he whispered to Lily. Lily shrugged. "Mom taught me a little before she went to heaven," she said. Eliza watched their faces, confusion and curiosity mixing in her own. Daniel swallowed hard, then crouched slightly. So he was at Eliza's level. Slowly, carefully, he signed the words Lily guided him through, clumsy but earnest. "My name is Daniel. This is my daughter, Lily."